My favorite part of a Ducati is the engine itself, as a whole piece. There are a lot of pieces within the engine, but the engine it's the heart of the beast, so to speak, and I think it's the most interesting part of the bike. For this bike, I'm really excited that we've got some really cool parts from NCR from Reno, and it's just going to feel good knowing that there's some cool old parts in there that aren't just floating around every day, so I'm dying to get into it.
All right, let's check out what we got here from NCR.
Parts that we obtained from NCR, it's all new to me. The internal workings of a motor, I have a basic understanding, but how they're going to tie in together to create the higher horsepower and the overall better performance of the bike. Rich has a better understanding of how the motor operates and works, but as I learn, it becomes more and more familiar. It's something that I'm learning as I go.
These are NCR's cams, a different profile that they design. All the lobes are lightened, some of the stock cams are lightened, but not all of them. We've got closing lobes for that pulls a closing rocker closed, and the opening rocker rides on here that opens a valve, which is different than other engines. These have a different duration and lift, so the valves open longer and farther than the stock cams that are in it.
With more intake opening, more exhaust opening, longer times of opening, these things are going to let more fuel in, more air out. It's going to make more horsepower.
Pull the head off and look, see what's inside. Grab our valve that we got from NCR. See, we've got 42 millimeters from them. These are stock 40. So we've got a lot bigger opening area, so the hole's bigger.
The larger valves, this is a bigger hole for it to breathe in. The cams are now making the valves open longer and farther. So with a bigger valve, you're adding more air in, more air that can go out. The more air you can flow in the engine, the better you can compress it. With a good spark and a good bang, it's going to make more horsepower. It's pushing the pistons down harder and faster.
Grab one of our pistons. We'll look at the difference between the stock piston, the ones we got from NCR.
In the engine, the old pistons don't have as much compression. The new pistons from NCR have much more compression. The pistons are lighter. The pistons have a better ring design, so there's less friction. All this stuff combined is contributing to making more horsepower.
This is going to make it sing. It's going to make good noise out the exhaust, too. It's going to be nice.
We're going to put some special coatings and things on the outside of the engine, make it look aesthetically better. We're going to lighten up the crankshaft a little bit, put some stronger connecting rods in that's going to help to hold up to this extra power that these great pistons and cams and valves are going to make. It's not an engine that's built in a day.
I'm excited to see it together. I'm excited to hear it. I just look forward to seeing it at the test day.